Good evening and welcome to this evening's meeting of the Fairmont Area School Board. For roll call, all members are present with the exception of Mike Edmond and Julie Lowy. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We have the minutes before us. If anyone's had an opportunity to review those and offer a motion. Thank you, Mari. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Jen. We have a motion by Mari, second by Jen. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. For the agenda tonight, we have it before you. There is one change from the original agenda, and that is that we have a donation in Appendix A for under financial business. Any other changes?
On the back, there are a couple
sorry, on the
additions
back.
as well. That's okay.
Yeah, there's a couple on the back for employment and resignation. Anything else?
CER report.
Yeah, Mari's going to do a CER report at the end. Okay. Julie's here.
Move to approve the agenda as offered.
Thank you, Dan. I think we have a motion by Dan, second by Mari, to approve the agenda with those changes. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have some wonderful people here to present to us tonight for the Red Ribbon Week with the MCSAP Coalition and Youth Coalition.
Good evening, members of the school board. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to speak with you tonight. My name is Audrina Suko, and I'm the president of the Fairmont Empower leadership team. Joining me tonight are Vice President Brianna Petschke, our treasurer Hannah Grice, and a strong Empower member, Don B. Patel.
Empower is a student-led organization that focuses on promoting healthy, substance-free lifestyles within our school and community. One of the ways we make an impact is going into the elementary school and multiple times throughout the year. We lead educational sessions for 5th and 6th graders, talking to them about healthy choices, mental health, and substance misuse prevention in a way that's engaging and relatable. These sessions allow us to be role models for younger students and give them tools they need to make good decisions as they grow.
In addition to our work in the elementary schools, we also run a podcast. This podcast is a platform where we talk about important issues like mental health prevention, recovery, and making positive choices. It's a great way for us to reach out not just to students, but also to parents and community members. The podcast allows us to spread awareness and have meaningful conversations about health and wellness.
Another key part of Empower is developing leadership skills. Through our involvement in organizing events, leading educational programs, and participating in things like this school board meeting, we are gaining valuable experience in public speaking, teamwork, and project management. Our goal is to not only promote wellness among our peers, but to grow as leaders who can make a lasting difference in our school and community.
One of our biggest events each year is Red Ribbon Week, which is the largest and longest-running drug prevention campaign in the nation. It started in 1985 to honor Kiki Camarena, a DEA agent who lost his life while fighting drug trafficking. Red Ribbon Week serves as a reminder of the importance of prevention and living a drug-free life. We are excited to be a part of it again this year.
Although Red Ribbon Week is officially from October 3rd to the 31st, we're celebrating a little earlier to fit the schedule from October 21st through the 26th. We have a lot of activities planned during that time. Starting Monday, October 21st through Thursday, October 24th, we'll be visiting the 5th and 6th graders Fit and Well classrooms to talk to students about healthy living. We're also promoting a school and citywide Wear Red Day on Thursday, October 24th, to bring awareness to the cause and encourage everyone to support drug prevention efforts.
And to close out Red Ribbon Week, we are hosting a county-wide costume party on October 26th at Fairmont's main gym. It will be a fun, safe, substance-free event for students. There will be a costume contest with a runway fashion show, music, pizza, prizes, and games like 9 Square, board games, and beanbags. This year we're adding a Halloween safety and opioid overdose prevention theme. We'll have educational materials available on how to stay safe during Halloween and the dangers of opioids. We'll also be setting up our popular opioid impairment goggles activity, the same one we used at the fair, which was a big hit. It's a fun, interactive way to show students the real dangers of opioid misuse and impaired judgment.
Red Ribbon Week is important to us because it gives us a chance to raise awareness and educate our peers about the dangers of drug use. We want to help and create a culture where being healthy and substance-free is the norm, and hope that our efforts inspire others to make positive choices. Thank you for your time and recognizing the significance of Red Ribbon Week.
Thank you very much. I didn't know the history of Red Ribbon Week. That is very interesting to know that it's in honor of a DEA agent who lost his life in the struggle against illegal drugs. So thank you very much for sharing that. And it sounds like you guys have put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into planning for Red Ribbon Week. And October 24th is the Community Wear Red Day, right? All right. Encourage everyone to wear red in support of this message. And I appreciate all of you and your advisors who are over here, and for all the work that you do and being willing to talk to your peers and to be a positive influence to your peers in school and the younger students as well. It's very appreciated and recognized.
I have a question about your podcast. Who listens, or like, what's it on and how often?
All right. So our podcast, you can find it on YouTube and Spotify. We record a podcast every month, and then we try and raise a little bit of money to do the next one. Gemini Studios has been wonderful with helping us record those every month. But yeah, you can just find them on YouTube and Spotify.
Awesome.
Oh, and the name of it was Coffee and Clarity.
Coffee and Clarity. All right.
How many kids do you have in the group that are in Empower? Not just you four.
There's a couple more than us. We have, well, I don't really know, but I just send out the emails, and when I count the number of people in the emails, last time I checked there was 40, and we still have new members coming in every time, because those are just the ones who have turned in applications, and it's kind of a struggle to get applications in the beginning of the year, so yeah.
Oh, that's great.
What's your age group, too, for the costume party?
We're going 7th through 12th, and it's countywide.
Awesome. Very cool.
You did a great job with your presentation. You were very well organized and rehearsed of, just keeping the rotation going there.
Good job.
Thank you very much. All right, we'll move on to our superintendent's report and calendar.
Thanks, Nicole. To start my report, I'm actually going to build off of the sharing from our Empower group here. I do have a proclamation recognizing Red Ribbon Week on behalf of the school district. So whereas alcohol and drug abuse affect individuals, families, and communities across the nation, and whereas it is imperative that visible, unified efforts by community members be launched to prevent drug abuse, and whereas Red Ribbon Week offers citizens the opportunity to demonstrate their commitment to drug-free lifestyles, and whereas Red Ribbon Week will be celebrated in communities across the nation on the identified days in October, Whereas businesses, government, law enforcement, media, healthcare providers, religious institutions, schools, and other community-based organizations will demonstrate their commitment to healthy, drug-free lifestyles by wearing red ribbons and participating in drug prevention activities. And whereas the community of Fairmont, Minnesota further commits its resources to ensure the success of Red Ribbon Week. Now, therefore, be it resolved, we, Fairmont Area Schools, do proclaim Red Ribbon Week and encourage you to participate in drug prevention education activities not only during Red Ribbon Week, but also throughout the year, making a visible statement that we are strongly committed to a drug-free lifestyle. So thank you for your commitment of time, Empower Group members, for being here tonight and for your leadership. And I know there's a desire to take a quick picture here with the board before you move on. So come on up here.
All right. Over here. So I'll scooch in.
You're lucky we usually charge for this.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Again.
so much. Have a
Thank you.
wonderful day.
All right, thank you. And I think the act of advocacy that our kids are engaging in as well is a critical citizenship skill that we can definitely commend as a school district, not only this group but others as well. So thank you again for being here tonight. As I've alluded to in our board meetings from August until this date, today is the first unveiling of our current enrollment reports. And as you can see in the copy of the report, when we ended last school year, we had 1,691 students enrolled in our district in June of '24. As of today, we have 1,755. We have approximately the same number of students at the junior senior high school as we did a year ago, with only 3 fewer students. And we have 45 additional students at the elementary from where we did a year ago today. So that is a significant increase and speaks volume to the quality work that all of our staff do across the board. That the fact that our enrollment over the past few years has been relatively stable with those ranges you see of 24 and 25 students throughout the school year, and the fact that we've are a month into school and our enrollment trends are very positive, with a total of 42 additional students at Fairmont Area Schools this year from where we had at the end of last school year. So definitely, again, pleased to pronounce that and to share those details with those that are listening in and you as a board. Couple things additionally to update you on. Last week, Monday and Tuesday, I attended the fall MASA Superintendents Association Conference in Brainerd. Just a great opportunity, and grateful for your support as a board for that attendance to dialogue and to collaborate with colleagues in the superintendency across the state, interact with members of our school board association and sessions that they provided as well. And as you see there noted, you received a message today from Sarah regarding the 2025 MSBA conference registration. We already got notice just this morning that that registration will be opening up here at the end of the month to reserve lodging and different things. So you have a few weeks, but that'll be coming before you as a board for attendance there. Several things on buildings and grounds, as Tyler always does a great job of giving updates. We're in the process of seeking quotes for demolition of the Cardinal Park field house. So that will be taking place yet this fall. A tree project update, 10 trees are going to be removed over EM break. 10 new trees have been picked out and will be marked for planting this fall as well. So again, as our community members see trees being taken down due to the emerald ash borer disease, we are committed to replacing at minimum one-to-one replacement for all those trees varieties, so we don't get in the similar situation down the road where we have entire boulevards with a similar species of tree planted right next to each other, which is what we're seeing right now. Performing Arts Center, our lighting system, new lighting system is fully installed. The trainings have been complete, and we're really excited to see that fully unveiled coming up in the month of November at our fall musical, which is Grease and has been announced. So at our early November board meeting, we'll have the musical cast members as well as leadership of that at our board meeting to explain more about those enhancements and the upcoming performance.
Do we have a date on that?
Yes, I believe it is November. I got to work backwards. 13th through the 16th. I believe that's a Wednesday through a Saturday. So the matinees for the seniors and the elementary students will go throughout that week. And you'd have to double check my dates. I just believe those are correct because we were able to get those dates in. We were able to get the band concert not on a conferences night, which was important for a lot of our staff members who have children in that, so that they can be able to do both. And then the following week leads, with Thanksgiving being later, leads us into that and allowed for that window of time. So hopefully my dates were correct there. If not, we will correct them at an upcoming meeting. Additionally, we've done a lot of work on our outside spaces. There's some fencing at our baseball complex that will be replaced yet this fall. Tennis court updates. We're continuing to do research. Tyler's done a great job there of looking at different options to best meet our needs, but that is a project on the horizon. And then here at our elementary school, they're looking into some matters with our windows, some seals there and some condensation we're getting, but they're working with local entities, Fairmont Glass and Sign specifically, to remedy that. An update on our facility assessment process. Late last week, I was able to collaborate with our representatives from ICS, the firm that's guiding us in our comprehensive facility assessment, to go over the results of our internal survey. They will be here on October 22nd, so 2 weeks from now for our board meeting will be a work session where they will present the results of that, and as a full board, you will be able to have dialogue on what we learned from those surveys. There will be materials and an agenda coming out to you ahead of time, so you will have some lead time with what the agenda will look like, and then you'll be able to ask any questions as well leading into the meeting.
So will this be a normal board meeting followed with a work session or replacing with?
As of right now, we will replace a regular board meeting with a work session.
Thank you.
If there are any emergent agenda items, we may have a brief agenda to take action as needed. But
Okay.
and then the next thing I just wanted to highlight, in recent weeks we've gotten information from the Minnesota Department of Education, who every 3 years partners with the Department of Health, Human Services, and Public Safety to administer the Minnesota Student Survey. So January through May of 2025, that will be available again for our students to provide data, for students to provide feedback on their experiences, for us as schools, community leaders, policymakers to have insight that provides more information as we make decisions. It's completely anonymous, it's voluntary, it's fielded online for 5th, 8th, 9th, and 11th graders. And one of the requirements of that is leading up to that, our parents and families will get specific information about that survey, as we have noted that it is optional and there is a process that goes through there. And then, as I said, our next board meeting will be in a couple weeks, and at this time it's planned to be a full work session to discuss where we're at with the facilities assessment process.
Okay, any questions for Superintendent Troydell? All right, thank you very much for that report. Moving on to financial business, we have a donation and a grant, which is Appendix A.
Okay, thanks, Nicole. I have a resolution here to accept 2 different donations and grants as provided for in Minnesota statutes. Be it resolved that Fairmont Area School Board of Education gratefully accepts the following donations or grants: from the Martin County Area Foundation, $7,000 with a designated purpose of orchestra pit remodel and fall protection at the Performing Arts Center at the junior senior high school. And also from 3M Hometown, a donation of $3,000 with the purpose of STEM apps for elementary students. So I do introduce this resolution.
I'll second it.
Thank you. We have a motion by Dan, a second by Julie. Any discussion? I'd just like to take a moment to thank these donors, and also our schools are so supported by our community, and almost every board meeting we have at least one donation, and those donations mean a lot to us as a school board and a lot to our students and our faculty, to know that the community is so invested in growing the education in our area and seeing our students learn and be prepared for their futures. And so I just want to say thank you to them and to everyone who does contribute to that.
And I know we've had a long list of things we've been working on at the Performing Arts Center over the years, and with this remodel of the stage, we're getting pretty close to having it all done.
Yeah. Any other discussion or comments? All right. We have a roll call vote. Jen?
Aye.
Dan?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Julie?
Aye.
Mari?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries. We have financial reports and bills. Jessica's not here this evening. Julie?
Yeah, we have the bills and that for you. Any questions anybody has on those? There is one single check that is included in tonight's bills. There is, that I just looked up, a couple, Teachers on Call, which is basically a monthly bill, which is our substitute teachers. How we pay for that is through that system and that company. That's just a regular amount. There is, what else did I look at here before that? Miller Sellner, a tractor repair. Of course, we need to keep the grounds tidy and that, so with that. Chartwells, which is a regular monthly bill that is the food service that our students have. And ICS for consulting, the facility needs assessment. And Music Mart I thought was interesting, repairs on violins, viola, cello, and bass at $1,500. And so we're very fortunate that we have that ability to repair those instruments and keep them in good working order for our students to use in the orchestra. And then they also work in other band instruments, not necessarily just the strings. So with that, I would make a motion to approve the wire transfers for September 25th, 2024 to October 2nd, 2024, the September single check, and October 8th, 2024 bills.
I'll second it.
Thank you. We have a motion by Julie, second by Mari. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have no old business, so moving on to new business, we have assurance of compliance. And Mike is not here this evening. Does anyone else want to introduce that? Otherwise, I can. Okay, each year we have to take action to ensure that the district is in compliance with all of the items that are listed on the assurance of compliance report, which is Appendix B. And we do this every year. Many of the items are covered by our policies. And in July, the board assigns individuals to assume the responsibilities of human rights officer, 504 coordinator, Title IX coordinator, etc. And those are before you in Appendix B. So I would make a motion to approve the 2024-2025 Assurance Compliance Report as presented in Appendix B.
I'll second it.
Thank you. I have a motion by myself, second by Julie. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, personnel. We have employment. And
Yeah, we've got a few. So first, Principal Rosen recommends Allison Lindquist be hired as elementary special ed paraprofessional effective September 30th of this year. Principal Grandsteiner recommends that Lindsay Stenez be hired as elementary special ed paraprofessional effective September 30th of this year. And Principal Brusky is recommending Sean Devens be hired as a high school special ed paraprofessional effective October 7th of this year. Principal Brusky is recommending Hannah Petchke be hired as long-term English substitute teacher effective October 9th of this year through November 25th November 25th of this year. And then in Appendix C, there's a list of recommended coaches for this year's fine arts activities enclosed. So I'll make a motion to approve those employments.
Thank you. We have a motion by Jen. Is there a
Second.
second? Thank you, Dan. Any discussion? All
I'll
right.
just make it a note that Hannah Petchke is a graduate of Fairmont High School.
Thank you,
I'm not
Julie.
sure of the other ones, I'm sorry. I just know that she's related to me, so I know that.
Any other discussion?
And we have, it looks like a couple of positions that didn't get filled for some of the activities, but everything else is all good to go with a well-staffed bunch of helpers ready to go.
Okay. Anything else? All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Thank you. Motion carries. We have a resignation. Mari, do you want to do that?
Ricky Davis, high school paraprofessional, has submitted a letter of resignation effective October 25th, 24. Ricky has been employed with the district since August 24th, 2016. And with that, I'll make a motion to accept the resignation of Ricky Davis, high school paraprofessional, effective October 25th, 2024.
I'll second that.
Thank you. We have a motion by Mari, second by Julie. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries. We'll move on to our board and committee reports. We were going to do the superintendent's appraisal. Mike is the one who is responsible for that. Is everyone all right if we wait and let him report on that next time?
Well,
So-
we'll be in November if we're not having a board meeting on the, I mean, that's
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
you know,
In
so.
November. Is that all right? Is that all right with you, Superintendent Trado?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm okay with that.
okay.
You've
No, it's
you've all
not like-
provided your specific feedback.
It's not
so
like we have
new
any shattering news to
No.
report.
It's all good.
It's all good.
It's no new information to me, so I'm okay, whatever your desires are as a board.
Okay, if that's all right, we'll wait, and we don't need to take a motion on that because it's under board committee reports. CER report, Mari?
The Minnesota Twins Clinic was held at the end of July. There were 84 participants. The summer run, there were 101 people. It's in its 45th year. I guess I didn't realize that. A lot of families are bringing the younger kids and running with grandma and grandpa, so I guess it was very well attended. Summer program recap, there were 11 adult programs and 200 adults participated in those. 35 youth programs with 1,212 kids participating. Some of the bigger ones were flag football, laser tag. The new art program has been seeing lots of success. Adult basic education. There is no daytime ELL right now. The GED daytime is daytime on Tuesdays and evenings on Thursday and Friday. I think that's they're looking for someone to instruct that class. Cardinal Prime has 31 people or students participating with 3 teachers. The fall brochure is online. There were some questions why there wasn't an offering for girls basketball, and there was no instructor to be found as of yet, and maybe that's changed. Some of the other news was ACE said that Oddfellows is looking for students for next summer, 16 and 17-year-olds, to spend 2 weeks on the East Coast with their program. So they're looking for applicants. Corey Germain said December 15th at Red Rock they're going to be Christmas carols, so that aren't necessarily any religion, just your traditional Christmas carols. All are welcome. Winter programming is started. Fall deadlines are approaching quickly. There's lots of new adult programs being offered, and it's National CER Day, November 14th. So, and our next meeting is Thursday, the 10th of October.
Great, thank you, Mari. Any questions for Mari? All right. I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Motion by Julie, second by Mari. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Meeting is adjourned.